In this video, I'm going to tell you why she was attracted to you, but still ghosts you. And guys, the reason is not what you think it is. Let's dive in. Hey guys, and welcome to this new video. I saw a voiceover video about Machiavelli here on YouTube, and some things he said about attraction of a woman towards a man. And first of all, who was Machiavelli? Machiavelli was an Italian diplomat living in Italy in the 15th and 16th century. He was like, a man with a lot of power, and he had a lot of things to say about women, okay? And so I saw this voiceover video about Machiavelli, and so Machiavelli and Red Pill Manosphere boys are saying the following. They say there's a deep truth about female psychology that says a woman only stays with the man she fears losing because he's rare, because he's high-value man, because he represents the scarcity her biology is wired to crave. And so, because you do all that, you satisfy her hypergamous nature. Okay? That's what Machiavelli said, and that's what the Red Pill boy said, that when you can create some fear of losing to a woman, that she will stay with you, that she will be attracted to you. Okay? That's what Machiavelli understood in the 15th and 16th century when he was living there in that period. And in many cases, he and the Red Pill boys, they're right. But here's the twist no one talks about, and what no Red Pill guy or masculinity channel talks about. You gotta understand, guys, now we live in a different world. A world where many women walk around with unhealed attachment wounds. Okay? They have fear of abandonment. They have fear of intimacy. They have fear of being left behind. And in that world, being the scarce, high-value man can actually trigger her trauma, not her attraction to you. Okay? And so to give a little bit more information about me, over the last 10 years, I dated more than 150 women. And I don't say that to brag. I say it because it gave me clarity. Okay, I've been there, done that. I've seen it all, and I've put the reps in. Okay, so I know when a woman is truly attracted to me. When her eyes look into mine with desire, when her energy leans in, when her feminine essence softens in my masculine presence, and when we kiss each other on these dates, when she's leaning in for searching for comfort and security in my presence, those are all signs that she's very attracted. Otherwise, why would she kiss me? Why would she lean in? Why would she put her head here when we are together, cozy on a couch watching a movie? Why she would put her head here on my shoulder? That's because, she's attracted. She feels safe. Okay? She feels good. She can soften with her feminine essence in my masculine presence. Those are signs of attraction. Okay? And so to make my point even stronger, to tell you I'm not delusional, why should a woman date me more than one time if she wasn't attracted to me? Think about that, because the thing that I'm going to tell you now, that I'm going to go deeper within you now, these women, I saw them more than one time, okay? Sometimes 3, 4 times, sometimes 5 times, and then they ghost. Then they pull away. Okay, that's strange, because you see that why would she go on 4 or 5 dates with me to then pull away or pull back? That doesn't make any sense, because a woman can know pretty fast if she's attracted to a man or not. And if she's not attracted to a man, she will not, want to meet you anymore. You see? So I know that I'm not imagining things when I say sometimes the women that are most attracted to me are the one who disappears. They ghost, they go hot and cold, they play games consciously, sometimes subconsciously. And I used to ask myself, how is it possible? How can a woman be that attracted to me and then pull away? And the answer, guys, hit me like a wave. Because to a woman with an insecure attachment style, to a woman with an abandonment wound or a commitment phobia, you are not just a man she desires. Okay, you are also a threat to her nervous system. You are a threat to her biology. When you are there on that date with grounded presence, masculine strength, your self-assurance, your confidence, your charm, your charisma, your body game, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you behave in her vicinity, your tone of voice, your delivery of your tone. Yeah, of course, that might excite her, but it also terrifies her. If she has an abandonment wound, or if she has an attachment style, okay, she doesn't feel in control because of that. She doesn't feel safe. Not because you did something wrong, or you behaved in a wrong way, but because your very energy, your clarity, it triggers the very thing she has spent her whole life avoiding. And that's real intimacy, real masculine to feminine polarity. And so yeah, to go back to Machiavelli, Machiavelli said that a woman is most loyal to the man she fears losing. And indeed, he's right. The red pill manosphere boys, they're all right, okay? That fear of loss does intensify her emotional bond to you, but only if her nervous system can handle it. And I don't think, guys, that Machiavelli, living in the 15th and 16th century, had any psychological insights about abandonment wounds and different attachment styles. Okay? Also because in those days, that was not really something that came to the surface, because there wasn't that much of a toxicity atmosphere and world we live in now. Okay? And so that's the problem with only looking at attraction and masculinity through the red pill lens. It's incomplete. That's why I was lost in the red pill space and couldn't understand what happened. I was always that alpha guy, satisfying hypergamy to the best, always being that strong masculine man. Always doing everything that what those red pill boys were telling me. Be masculine, be strong, be emotionally resilient, be the alpha man, be the bad boy. And yeah, of course, I did all that and the attraction was there. But then they pulled away and go ghost. And the reason is, guys, because fear of loss doesn't always make her chase or come after you. Sometimes it's make her shut down. And that's why I'm making this video, to go beyond the surface. Because too many men right now try to play the game, try to be alpha, try to be the high-value, mysterious man who's unavailable, who goes hot and cold. And they don't understand why it still fails. They don't realize they're not dealing with a woman who lacks attraction. They're dealing with a woman who lacks emotional safety. And what does a woman do when she feels unsafe, guys? She pulls back. She chooses control over chemistry. And what is she going to do? She might pick the guy she's less attracted to, but who feels more predictable, more moldable, more controllable, okay? who is easier to manage, who won't awaken her deepest fears. Not because she loves him more, but because her trauma trusts him more. It's not about desire, it's about survival. Okay, a woman is a survival creature. So yeah, you can satisfy hypergamy and following all the red pill content, and she will probably feel your strength. She will probably see that you're emotionally strong. But if she has some trauma or is insecure about herself, she will pull away instead of bonding with you. And you know, guys, when you've been in the game long enough, you start seeing the pattern. You realize sometimes the most attracted women are the most wounded. Sometimes the intensity you feel is real, but it's clashing with her inner chaos. And to be honest, guys, after a certain time, you learn to stop taking it personally. Not because you don't care, but because you see the bigger picture. Because you realize you were never the problem. You were just too real for someone who wasn't ready. And so no, you're not crazy for feeling that chemistry. You're not wrong for showing up on that date or when you meet each other to show up as a high-value man you are. You're not wrong for doing that, okay? But sometimes being rare, being scarce, like they say, in the manosphere space, means being rejected. Not because she doesn't want you, but because she can't hold you. And that, guys, is not your burden to carry. Let her go. Detach yourself. Not with bitterness, but with understanding. Don't be bitter, guys, on women who ghost you or pull away. Don't be mad at them, okay? Let them go, but with love. To be honest, guys, I love women, okay? And even if they pull away or ghost me, I mean, like I said, I stopped taking it personally because, sometimes they have also their issues to deal with. And like I said, it's not your burden to carry. But I think a lot of guys, they start to get resentful at women when they do that. And that even pulls them deeper and gives them an even deeper, a better view on what dating really is and how it should be. Okay? And like I said, I love women and I can let go of women with love. Because I think that I've always had a good relationship with my mother. And so because of that, I think that that's the reason why I'm not resentful towards women or bitter towards women if they do that. Because I love my mother. So later on in your life, when you're going to meet a woman, because you have a good relationship with your mom, oftentimes you choose your partner that is a little bit the same as your mom, you see? And I think a lot of guys, I have some people that I know, some friends that don't have a very good bond with their mom. Sometimes there's even a little bit of hate. And I think later on when women are playing those games with him or them, they are resentful and they start to hate women because they had that bad, hateful relationship with their mom, okay? So just understand, guys, that you're not here to convince. You're here to attract what can meet you where you are. Let the others run from your presence because one day a woman will feel it. And instead of running away, pulling back, playing games, she will rise. She will rise with you and you will rise together. You have that great bond and that great relationship that you want. Okay? So, if this video resonated with you and you're ready to work directly with me to shift your identity, to sharpen your masculine edge, and elevate your dating life? Do what's right, guys. Click the link below to apply for one-on-one coaching. For now, since I'm starting on YouTube, I can give you a free coaching for free. I don't know how long I'm going to do this. And also, if you want to connect with other grounded, growth-oriented men that want to become the best version of themselves, join my private school. Join my private school community, the Elmo State Brotherhood. I have made some beautiful courses in it that I worked several months on. Courses how to be the best version of yourself, and courses how that you can have the best possible dating life or relationship that you want with women. The links are in the description. Also, guys, leave a comment in the comment section if you also experience those situations with women I just talked about, and when they ghost, or you feel that they were attracted to you, but then they ghost, they walk away, they go hot and cold, they pull away when everything was going right, and that you don't understand. Well, probably this is a situation. She has an abandonment wound, she has an attachment style, she has commitment phobia. Why? Because she feels your power, and she feels that this guy, he can hurt me. He could hurt me. When one day he decides to leave, her fear of loss will be triggered. And she will be like, hey, I dedicated to this man because I was attracted to him, and now again, I'm left behind. And that wound will be again stimulated. And that hurts a woman. That's what you gotta understand, guys. She's sometimes protecting yourself from your masculine strength. Okay? So that's the video of today, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.